Live from Eyewitness News, this is breaking news.
Good afternoon. Governor Gina Raimondo is giving her daily briefing on the coronavirus right now. Let's listen in from the State House.
Good afternoon and enjoy the beautiful day. I want to thank you all for continuing to tune in at 1 o'clock every day. I try to provide accurate information. Well, we always provide accurate information, but I try to provide the most updated information that's the most relevant for you and your families. I continue to believe that staying informed and educated and focusing on facts, not frenzy, is absolutely the best way to get through this. So I would encourage you, whenever you can, to tune in at 1 o'clock and make sure that you have the facts as they relate to coronavirus here in the state of Rhode Island. The cases are on the screen. As you will see, today we're reporting another 430 cases. So about the same as yesterday. That's good news. That is good news. We are in a plateau right now, which is an excellent thing, to be stable. A few of you asked about our R0 the other day. You know, we're definitely getting closer to 1 than we were. So this is all good news, and I can't wait for the day when we start to see a decline. But the fact that we're plateauing and holding steady on cases and hospitalizations is a testament to your hard work, to your obeying of the stay-at-home order, and it should give you a great sigh of relief and a sense of confidence that together we are fighting effectively with the virus, and we're starting to see light at the end of the tunnel. Unfortunately, we have additional deaths, and Dr. Nicole Alexander-Scott will provide the details of those, but our thoughts and prayers are with those families, as this is such a difficult time. Today I have some happy announcements, some announcements that are intended to give us all a bit of a lift and a little inspiration as we kind of muddle through this day after day with this stay-at-home order. The fact of the matter is, so many people are struggling, and I hear from you every day, and keep sending me your stories. I want to hear from you. We're going to do everything we can to help you. I'm hearing from restaurant owners, hotel owners, hairdressers. Hang in there. We're going to get you back to work, and we're going to support you in the meantime. But one group that I mentioned last Saturday that is especially hard hit right now are artists, all kinds of artists, performing artists, graphic artists, dancers. They're really struggling. Art is a major part of Rhode Island's economy, and the fact is, right now, our galleries, our studios, our stages, they're all dark, and that means folks aren't working. And so I want everyone to remember that. One of the best things about Rhode Island is our arts and culture. We punch way above our weight when it comes to arts and culture in Rhode Island, and it's something I've always been proud of, and I know all of us enjoy and we're proud of. But right now, many of our artists are out of work. So last Saturday, I announced the formation of the Rhode Island Artist Relief Fund. And I want to I asked you then, if you were in a position to give, could you please make a donation? And we're distributing those funds to artists who need a hand. In the last week, you've given more than $15,000 to this fund. Good job. Thank you. And we're already in the process of giving it out to our friends and neighbors who are artists. If you're one of the lucky ones, if you're still working right now, and if you're in a position to give in any amount to that fund, to chip in, to help support our artists to get through this time, I'd ask you to go to the website, www.artistcommunities.org, and search Rhode Island Artist Relief Fund. Rhode Island Artist Relief Fund, and you can make a donation. Anything will help. Anything will help. But I've heard from many artists who are grateful for this, and I want you to know we're going to keep raising money and keep putting it out the door so we can keep supporting you. If you're a local artist who needs support, you can go to the Rhode Island State Council on the Arts website, which all of you know. It's risca.online, and you can apply for funding. Now, it's also no secret that art can be a source of comfort and hope and inspiration. And I think we could all use a little bit of that right now. There's not a person out there in Rhode Island who isn't struggling some days or every day, and in our own ways. and we could all use a lift. And art can play a wonderful role in our lives as a way to express ourselves, as a way to connect with other people, as a way to find inspiration and hope, and to be creative. We have to be resilient to get through what we're going through, and creativity is a part of that resilience. This whole exercise of what we're doing is an exercise in adapting. And by the way, we're going to be doing a lot of adapting for the next year. We're going to be pivoting and weaving and adapting because we're living with this virus. And by the way, we're going to do it. We are doing it, and we will do it. We're going to live with it. But creativity and hope and art can really help us to get through that. And what better place than Rhode Island to kick off an arts initiative in order to connect us all and help us get through it. So today I'm announcing an initiative for all Rhode Islanders to connect through art during this difficult time. I've been telling you to stay at home for weeks. Now, I don't want you to be isolated, but it's hard not to get isolated. So let's get together with art. I'm calling on all Rhode Islanders, that means you, whoever you are, I'm calling on you all, of all ages, to create and share family-friendly art with the rest of us. Any kind of art, drawings, poetry, songs, essays, photographs, videos, any preferred medium. Be creative. And anything that's inspiring you during this time, or any feelings you have, or anything you want to share. To share the artwork, I want you to take a picture of it, or make a video, and share it on social media with hashtag RIArts, RIArts. And we want to hear from everybody, and everybody. If you're a professional artist, great. If you're a student, if you're a senior, if you're not a particularly artistic person, but you have something you want to share, everybody. It's a great opportunity to get your creativity out there. Creations can also be submitted via email or in the mail to the Rhode Island State Council on the Arts. You can go to their website for more information. By the way, huge shout out and thank you to Randy at the Council. You're terrific, and I appreciate you for doing all the legwork that's been required to make this happen. Today, I'm also launching a new website. The website is called riarts.org, riarts.org. If you're an artist, you can go to this website to get connected with all of the resources to support artists. If you're somebody who's missing the arts or just want to turn to the arts right now, you can go to this website and get an up-to-date list of all the performances, music, film, theater, that are going on virtually all around the state. Again, just go to riarts.org. I think you'll be surprised at how much creative activity is still happening virtually, and I would encourage you all to enjoy it. I want to thank Infosys, which is a company here in Rhode Island. It's actually a new company. We recruited them here a couple of years ago, and from the minute they opened their office in Rhode Island, they have been model corporate citizens through their philanthropy and charity and community engagement and volunteerism. Infosys volunteered time to work with the Rhode Island Council for the Arts to get this online effort and website organized. So thank you, Infosys, for doing that and for all the ways that you're helping us through this crisis. Now, I have one more announcement related to the arts, and this one I'm especially excited about. And it begins from me with a huge thank you to an artist, Shepard Ferry. Shepard is a RISD graduate. Many of you probably know Shepard. He was here a few months ago with a mural exhibit. He became quite famous with his Obama imagery, the hope imagery. He's a RISD graduate, so we can claim him as one of our own. He's a renowned artist and founder of the Obey brand for creating a beautiful and inspirational image. He's calling the image Rhode Island Angel of Hope and Strength. So hopefully you're seeing the image right now on your screen. And I hope you agree with me that it is beautiful and it's inspirational. I called Shepherd about a month ago, and I asked him if he would consider donating his time to create us a hopeful image, because I think we could all use a hopeful image right now. And he did exactly that. I love it. It's Rhode Island. It's hopeful. It's a young woman. So many of the people who are frontline healthcare workers right now are young women. And it's a show of strength and resilience. And it's something that I think we can all really appreciate. It's also a great nod and show of appreciation to all of our first responders. So many people have continued to go to work every day. First responders, people in state service, doctors, nurses, therapists, all frontline workers. Even think about the cleaning people in the nursing homes. They haven't gotten a day off. They're out there every day keeping us safe. And often they're afraid to go to work, but they do it. And I'm proud of you, and I'm grateful for you, and I admire your bravery. So this is for you. This is a thank you from us to you, and this is for all of Rhode Island. It's time to be brave. It's time to be strong. It's time to dig deep and get through this together as a community. And I have always found that a hopeful image is a way to galvanize and connect one another. I would like to say, without hesitation, Shepherd agreed to do this when I called him. He didn't say, let me think about it and I'll call you back in a few days. He said, absolutely, I'm an honorary Rhode Islander. I'm so fond of my time at RISD, and anything I can do to help out, count me in. So Shepherd, thank you for this image, and I think you nailed it. I love it. The image is going to be available for free downloads on rhodeislandarts.org. So you can carry it with you. You can turn it into a screensaver. You can, put it on your phone, your computer, print it out. I know some people have said they're going to print it out and put it in their window. We're trying to get some of the local print publications to print it in the paper. But I hope it's a way that we can come together. Lastly, to help us spread the inspiration of Shepherd's image, his alma mater, RISD, will be projecting the image on 2 buildings starting tonight at 7:30 every night for the next week. One location is on the Market Square side of the RISD Auditorium, 17 Canal Walk, and the second location is on the back of 20 Washington Place, which is visible along Steeple Street. And I'd like to thank Roseanne Summerson, the president of RISD, and her teams for their generosity in doing this and for making this happen. So I'd encourage you to all go check it out. Don't congregate. Please do not form a crowd to check it out. But it's there every night, all night, starting at 7:30 for the next week. So if you have a minute, drive by, take a walk by, and say thank you to our first responders, and I hope you find some hope and inspiration in this unifying image. Okay, a couple more announcements. I want to talk for a minute about what's happening in the Latino community and the fact that 45+% of all of our cases are in the Latino community. This is, to say the least, deeply concerning. It is deeply concerning. And we're working hard. We're doing a lot to reach the community, but clearly this is an alarming statistic and tells us that we need to do more. And I want you to know that I'm deeply committed to continuing to work on the issue until we figure out exactly why this is going on, what is it happening that leads to this, and until we do a better job to mitigate it. We're taking some steps. We've taken steps already. We've had my staff and members of my cabinet have been calling into Spanish radio on a daily basis every day from the beginning of the crisis to ensure that key messages are being shared with the community around issues like unemployment insurance and testing and small business loans. We're translating as many materials as we can into Spanish, the daily press releases, state agency websites, critical resource documents. Starting yesterday, we have started a new advertising campaign on Spanish radio and social media designed to just get public health messages out and into the community in Spanish. These daily press briefings are translated, obviously real time, and available for live broadcast by all Spanish radio stations. And the Spanish language recordings of the press conferences are set out each afternoon. As of this week, the full videos of these daily press briefings are available on my Facebook page in Spanish, and those go up every evening. So that's what we're doing, but clearly that is not enough. So that's not all we're going to do. This Tuesday at 7 o'clock, I'll be holding a Facebook town hall with Commissioner Infante Green so that we can answer your questions. This will be primarily focused on education, obviously conducted in Spanish, but I'll take any questions. We'll take any questions that you have. And of course, the Commissioner will answer any of your questions related to distance learning and the fact that we've had to close schools till the end of the year. You can check out RIDE's Facebook page this weekend for more details. I also want to take a minute to thank the Latino community leaders who have agreed to serve in an advisory capacity to me. We had a terrific meeting yesterday, a virtual meeting, a phone call, and I was able to hear directly from the community what is going on the ground in the neighborhoods that are most affected and what we could do together to do a better job of addressing the public health needs of the community. And rest assured, we're going to get to work on that list, and I can't thank you enough. We are going to meet continuously. Courtney Hawkins who runs DHS is going to lead that effort, and I can't say it enough. The more we communicate, the more you let us know, the better we can be, and I will continue to be flexible with our response so that we can respond to the needs as they arise. Finally, I just want to remind everybody that the stay-at-home order is in full force and effect. It's a beautiful day outside. We all have cabin fever. I can well imagine everybody wants to go outside, wants to congregate, maybe wants to invite friends over for dinner. I'm asking you please not to do it. Hang in there with me just a little bit longer. If I thought it were safe, if our public health experts thought it were safe, I would lift the stay-at-home order sooner. But the fact of the matter is, it isn't. These past few days, we have seen glimmers of hope. Just in these past few days, which means don't blow it this weekend. Don't blow it when the weather gets nice. Hang in there just a bit more. If you want to go for a walk today, fantastic. If you want to get some exercise outside, great. Obviously, if you have to go to the grocery store, run an errand, fine. But remember, the stay-at-home order is in effect. If you're sick, you absolutely have to stay home. Our testing sites are up and running today, so I want you to go get tested if you need it. Absolutely, under no circumstances can there be any social gatherings of any kind greater than 5 people, period, end of discussion. It's tough. It's a tough message. It's a tough time. And very soon, I'm going to be at this podium saying great news. We can congregate in larger groups. We can leave our houses. We don't have to stay home. But just right now, a bit longer, hang in there. Your hard work is working. And if you do this, and if we get through this weekend and this week, it's going to make it so that I can return us all to work and normalcy that much sooner and, frankly, that much safer. Because we're learning the hard lessons from other states and countries around the world that when you jump the gun before you're ready, the consequences are terrible. So enjoy the day, enjoy the weekend, but please keep up your vigilance and discipline because we're at a really important point right now, and I want to make sure we bend the curve, start declining, so we can all get back to business.